Back in effect, yo. What's good? What's good? Gotta get the chat. Salute. Nefarious. What's good, my G? I'm back in effect, man. I know I was gone for a little bit. I'ma just wait for a little bit of people to get in here, then I'ma touch bases with y'all on what's been going on. What's good? What's good? You guys let me know you in the building. Right here rolling some of that bomb Killer Kush. You already know. If it ain't Killer Kush, I don't want it. Straight up. You know what I mean? Good. Big Javi, what's good, my G? Oh, you know, just right here posted up. I had to take care of some family matters, man. You guys will not believe what happened to me, man. For real. And to be honest, I don't even want to talk about it, but I have to share it, man. So that way people can start opening up about things, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person or the last person that this happened to. You know what I mean? You're on that Cali Connect right now? Haha, that's right. Got some of that killer OG, man. You guys are in the Los Angeles area, tap in. Y'all want some OG? It's good. We got 16 people. Run them likes up, man. Is that fire OG? My boy Jose Gomez, you already know, man. Yeah, that fire, dog. Yes, sir. I finally found out how to put the screen horizontal. What you guys up to, man? Just waiting for the people to pull out real quick. When you gonna expand to Colorado? Shoot, tap in. Tap in, my G. For real. I was supposed to go out there too, to Colorado. I was supposed to be out there like last month or this month. Had a little setback. I didn't know I had a warrant. I thought I was good. I thought I could go anywhere, you know what I mean? Then you guys seen when they raided me about like a month ago, they told me I had a warrant. I was like, fuck. You know, I can't travel. I could probably go in the car. You know what I mean? Peaches, how you doing? I'm back, man. I'm back. Like I said, I'm just waiting for a little bit of people to get in here. So, as you guys know, man, my bad, there was people right here and stuff. So you guys know I've been clean and sober, taking care of my kids on this YouTube, doing my delivery service. I've been doing good. I mean, phenomenal. You know what I mean? From the outside looking in, has been great. Marcos, what's up, my GA? I appreciate you for real. You don't even know, man. I appreciate you. So, I've been doing good, man. Tell me why I'm still on Suboxone. I still take the tabs. Well, I used to take the tabs. So, I don't know if you guys seen the short that I put where I was heating up I was boiling some water to shower. Yup. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate you, Marco. So I was boiling up some water just to shower because my boiler had went out. So 2 days go by, the plumber comes. He's fixing the boiler. I'm watching the kids. My wife went to work, everything, you know what I mean? I'm watching the kids. I have my Suboxone tablet under my tongue. So I start talking to the plumber. So I take it out and I put it on the table. Far back. I put it on the table back. And I start talking to him. Next thing you know, I look back and my 18-month-old has the tab in his hand and he's put it in his mouth. I was able to grab it to where he didn't put it in his mouth, but it made contact with his mouth. So first thing I did, called up my wife. Good thing she was already on her way home. Jumped in the back, went straight to the ER, to the point where they had like a fire alarm going on and I couldn't even go through the front. I ran to the side, started banging on the door, started kicking on the fucking door, like, let me in, let me the fuck in, you know? Security comes, I'm telling the security, like, hey, I need to get him back there, like, straight up, you know? I'm fucking boom, boom, doing the ghetto knock, you know, like on the back, just boom, boom, just hitting the fucking door, like, hey, get me the fuck back there, like, straight up. So I go in, they let me back there, they check on, they do a urine test, everything, and he came back negative. Like, he was good, you know, he came back negative. But due to the fact of that pill and that even happening, they opened up DCFS, whatever the fuck that shit's called. They opened up a fucking social worker, fucking came to my house, started questioning me, treating me like a fucking straight, nothing but a gang member, straight drug addict, straight just looking at me just all bad, all wrong. Not even knowing I've been out 4 years. 3 of those years I've been sober. I've been doing the damn thing, taking care of my family, you know what I mean? And they got the nerve to treat me the way that they treat me, to the point where I wasn't even at my house. I was living in a fucking hotel room for like fucking 7 days. Cause they were doing an investigation. They came, they questioned my 6-year-old daughter, they questioned my 18-year-old, my 16-year-old, the whole Wawa, you know, they did the whole investigation, man, and that's what I've been dealing with. You know what I mean? Thankfully, by the grace of God, you know, and because I know I'm a good person and I know I've been doing what I have to, they came to the conclusion that I could come back home. I could come back home, I could watch my kids, go back to normal. Their investigation was closed. Well, it's going to be closed. You know what I'm saying? Because I proved myself. I even went as far as I went and I talked to my doctor. The lady came with me to my doctor. That's unheard of. The social worker, it was me, my doctor, and the social workers right there. So she could hear for herself, like, look, I ain't on no substance. You know what I mean? Like, straight up, I've been clean. My doctor could tell you, they do drug tests. I have not once relapsed. You know what I mean? I pissed for them. Like, look, I could piss for you right now. Like, I'm clean. You know what I'm saying? But just having to go through all that, not even be able to come home, not even be able to pick up my daughter from school for that week, man, it was hell. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna lie, it was hell. I couldn't record, you know what I mean? I wasn't in the mental space for it. I wasn't in the mental space for it. Nothing, you know what I mean? Like, That's why I haven't been dropping. That's why you haven't seen no new content. I got content in the vault, but I didn't even have the mental capacity to edit. None of that. You know what I mean? Like, so now that I'm back home and everything's good, I just wanted to share my testimony with you guys. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person, you know what I mean, that has been through stuff like this. All it was a simple mistake. You know what I mean? A simple mistake. Like I had it in my mouth and it's a thick ass pill. You know what I mean? So it takes like 10-15 minutes to dissolve. It don't dissolve instantly. Took it out, set it down, and you know your kids, they watch you. So he sees me taking it in, putting it in and out of my mouth. His first instinct was to, oh, what is this? You know what I mean? But good thing I got off the pill. They gave me a strip now. So it's like a Listerine strip to where as soon as I put it in my mouth, it dissolves. There ain't no waiting 10 minutes. You know what I mean? It dissolves within like a minute tops. So I was able to do that, eliminate that whole threat. Because they were trying to say, oh, you can't be in there. They were trying to tell me I needed to go to rehab for Suboxone. Telling me I needed to go to rehab for Suboxone. You know what I mean? I even told my doctor when we were there together, I'm like, hey, they want me to go to rehab and maybe it's a wake-up call. Maybe I do need rehab, you know? My doctor looked at me like, what? Like rehab for what? You ain't on no substance, bro. Like you're on Suboxone. Like all that is to treat the chemical imbalance in your brain. You know what I'm saying? It's not getting you high. So he's like, I don't know what they mean by you need rehab. You know what I'm saying? It had me thinking I really was fucking up. Like I really needed rehab. I really needed, had me all fucked up. You know what I mean? And thankfully though, like I said, I was able to prove myself. I was able to show them by all my pictures. You know what I mean? Because you know me, I'm a content creator. So everywhere I go, I'm recording. And thankfully, thanks to that, I appreciate you, man. RB Rentals, what's good, my G? It's like an opiate. It's used to treat for that chemical imbalance, but it has a 2 milligram naloxone. The 2 milligram naloxone, it blocks you from feeling any type of euphoric effect or anything like that. So yeah, it might look like Suboxone is an opiate, but it's not. It's a pill used to treat the chemical imbalance that you create in your brain. It's just meant to block the receptors in your brain that tell you like the cravings that you want to get high and all that. That's what that is. And it's 8 milligrams Suboxone, 2 milligram naloxone. The 2 milligram naloxone is the one that blocks. Like you can't use Suboxone and then do a fat ass shot of carga. It's not gonna work. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get high. For somebody that's clean and does Suboxone, yeah, you're gonna get high because it's not meant for you. But for somebody that's already on an opiate or coming down from an opiate, it's just meant to treat the chemical imbalance in your brain. We're talking about Suboxone. I was telling them that I had a scare with my son where he almost took my pill. Had to take him to the hospital and been dealing with this, you know what I mean? The repercussions that came from it. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I'm sharing it, man, is so you guys could be aware, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm just sharing this so you guys could be aware. Like, so that don't happen to you. Because it could happen with anything, with Tylenol, with any type of pills, any type of medication. Your kids see you taking it, they're gonna get curious. So I can't stress it enough. Just make sure you leave it somewhere where it's out of their reach. I'm pretty sure y'all do, man, but you know what I mean? I'm just being real. I know I haven't gone live. I know I haven't been dropping content. So I felt like, man, I just wanted to give you guys real, raw, uncut, just let you guys know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did, my G. I was telling everybody how I was outside of the house for a whole week. For a whole week. because of that. Because it happened with me under my watch, so they won't even try to take the kids. I just pretty much removed myself from the situation. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much just told them, hey, you know what? I'm gonna move out till I prove myself, because it was an investigation. It wasn't a full case. You know what I mean? Thankfully, I was able to prove myself and give them all the information, all the, like I said, I'm a person, I take a lot of videos, I take a lot of pictures. So I was able to show them, like, look, I was there when my daughter was born. I was there when my son was born. Every birthdays, look, boom, here's the pictures. Look, my daughter's father dad dance at school, her first ever one. She's in kinder. Look, here's the videos of it. Here's the pictures. Hey, look, here's this. When I proposed to my wife inside prison, she didn't even know I was gonna propose. I had the cameraman take a picture, like, hey, look, we're gonna get up, go take pictures, and I'm gonna get on one knee. We were just taking pictures, like regular pictures. So we go, boom, and I get down on one knee and ask her to marry me. The homie, the cameraman, I have already paid for like 3 pictures. So I'm like, hey, whatever the reaction is, bro, she could have said no. You know what I'm saying? She could have said no and it could have been all bad. But I'm like, whatever the reaction is, bro, just take a picture, homie. And I have those pictures. So I was able to show all that, you know, like, hey, look, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't just some rando, you know what I mean? Like, we've been together 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, you know what I mean? It's my family, you know, like, that means everything to me, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to prove it. And like I said, I'm back home. So I'm going to get back on it, start editing the content that I already had, and I'm going to start making new content. Anything you guys seen, you guys want me to touch on right now, let me know in the comments. Anything, you know what I mean? I know neighbors look at you. I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean? Just on the appearance. But honestly, everybody, I'm pretty sure they look at me like with that one eye, like, but once they get to know me and once I start talking, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, I don't care what skin tone you are. I don't care what you like. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect everybody as a human being. I treat everybody with respect. It could be a bum right now coming, you know what I mean? Picking up cans and stuff like that. How you doing, sir? Woo woo. You know, if I got some cold ones in the fridge, I offer them one every time. Any bums that come here and start collecting cans, if I got a cold one in there or anything I got, hey, you want some food? You want a little cold one? Hey, here you go. You know what I mean? Hey, here's a little joint. Here's a pre-roll. That's just me though. You know what I mean? Give us a story of the homie Spot from Harbor City. Hey, the homie Spot's a fool, man, for real. Hey, the first time I seen him when I was in Chino, that fool comes, right? And I had came up on a lighter, so I gave it to him. That fool comes, that fool slides me like pretty much bags of fucking nothing but food, like straight kitchen food. That fool had the hookup right there. And this was reception, you know what I mean? So it was doing bad. But it was around the morning when I shot that to him. So that fool, it was the SOS days too. I had some biscuits, some SOS, some mashed potatoes. Hey, that shit hit the spot, no lie. He sent me a little note talking about, you already know my boy from the halls to the pen. You know what I mean? Like that Tupac, from the halls to the pen. Because we were with each other in juvenile hall and then in prison. But yeah, that was the last interaction I had with Spot. But that fool was a fool, man. He told me the story about like what he was there for and shit. Like that fool's crazy. He was honestly there for shooting his primo, no? Like his blood cousin, but it was his rival, no? Well, at least for allegedly shooting his primo. Like that fool's a fool, you know what I mean? Fool said, hey, he was my primo, but that fool was a fucking rival. Like that fool's a fool though, my boy Spot, you know what I mean? Salute to Spot, wherever he's at. Yeah, for real. That fool's a fool, you know what I mean? I had to see this fool everywhere, every family get together, and I think they got into it or something, and it was just some hot-headed shit. I don't think it was nothing like that, you know? The trip though. Solid homie right there. What you guys think about that criminal stuff? I just did a reaction to it right now, but want to let you guys know what you guys think. A lot of people don't believe it. A lot of people don't want to believe it. I don't think Diablo will make a diss sound like that though, and speak up on something that's not true. Shit, God, I was rolling one up. This gonna be the wake and bake of today. If you guys haven't seen the giveaway I'm gonna be doing, y'all go ahead and check it out. It's more than likely gonna come with a Killer Kush pack too. Everyone already turned on him. I think that's true. Hey, hey, you know what's crazy, right? On that lefty tip, right? That Buster that dissed him, he ain't really like, he ain't got no animosity towards the homies like that. I was on the yard with that fool. Run a make on this. Bands, that northerner that just said that he'll put 10 bands to a cipher or to fight lefty. Knock it off, man. I was in Sat F with him on B Yard when I spoke about me landing there and my first time with the northerners. I was right there with him. I don't remember if he was going by bands, but I remember the SR on his arms. The SR. But I was there with him and I remember having conversations with him because I had the building there. So you already know if you're in place somewhere, you're gonna be talking to all these other factions and all these other races when stuff happens and stuff like that. But I specifically remember him. I remember that Santa Rosa, the SR on his arms. And he didn't have no animosity or no, you know what I mean? Like, you know how there's some homies and some northerners that the minute that you see them, like say if they see a homie, they like mad dogging or they don't even want to talk. He wasn't like that, man. We'll sit there and we'll have full-blown conversations. You know what I mean? And honestly, he didn't even say nothing way out. He dissed Lefty, but he did it like in a competitive way. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really do it like in fuck the other side. At least that's the way I feel. You know what I mean? And being on a yard with him, I never got that type of vibe from him. Like he hated homies. You know what I mean? Give us a story about Shaggy from AK Locals. My boy Shaggy. Shit. Dub said it right too. I haven't even seen Dub's rendition of it, you know what I mean? To be honest, I haven't been watching a lot of stuff. I need to catch up. The room that I was staying in, it just had that cable TV. It didn't have you know how some TVs have YouTube on TV where you could watch it? It didn't have that. And I had my laptop with me, but when I tried to log on, it said something about like that I was in threat for hackers or something. Shaggy, aka the Tapatio, man. Hey, you want to hear a funny one with Shaggy, right? Trip on him. And the homie Vago from Blythe he can vouch for this. Barrio Parkside Locals, that's right. So Shaggy, right? For that fool's birthday, for his fuck with the hair steal on my boy, it shows growth. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? I'm trying. To be honest, I want to do it for my son. I want to I'm not letting it grow too crazy, like too wild. You know what I'm saying? But you know, remind me of my pops. Rest in peace. Letting this fro grow out. That's right, big dog. Yeah, I'm a faded. It is faded. I just need to touch it up, bro. I just need to go touch it up. Shit, haircuts are expensive nowadays. $40. Sheesh. I remember when haircuts were $5, $7 with tip, $2 tip. Motherfuckers talking about $40 now. Like, god damn. No lies. The haircut I got was $45, bro. Homeboy was charging $40 and I gave him $5 tip. Frank Cisneros was good, my G. Whenever you get a chance, watch this video from the beginning. You know what I mean? I don't want to tell the whole story just because you never know who's ear hustling. But I said it at the beginning of this life, my G. You know what I mean? Just know that everything I tell you guys, everything real, raw, and uncut, man. And it's coming from my heart. Like, I'm never going to sugarcoat anything. Name any other YouTuber, anybody else on this platform, man, that's willing to admit their wrongs, admit their flaws, and put them out here. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, you know? Hey, drop it. Shit, 25? Shit. That's $20 gas right there. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We still ghetto, you know what I mean? Fuck all that. I love money more than I love anything else. Besides my family. But shit. I don't know how people could do it. Either that or I need a barber that, you know what I mean? We just gonna do some vlogs together. Anybody, you're a barber and you want to do some content, tap in. I need a consistent barber. You know what I mean? I got people tapping in talking about, oh, this much or that much. Like, come on, bro. Invest in yourself. Don't hit me up trying to tax. Like, come on, bro. I get my cuts on Eduardo's on AV and INGF. Okay. I feel it. I feel it. But yeah, you know what I mean, though? Like, I need somebody that's just going to tap in and we just going to do content. I'm going to shout you out. You do a good job. Best believe people going to tap in. That's what people fail to understand, you know? They real quick, they see, oh, he's a content creator, try to tax. Like, bro, come on. Be smart. Be smart. At least that's how I am, you know? Anybody that I tap in with, I don't tap in on some trying to tax shit. I tap in on, hey, I fuck with you. What's up? Let's work together. Let's collab. So let me see. Hold on. I think I missed one. Nah, I'm rolling a leño, my G. Got some of that bomb killer OG. There was another question. I don't want people to think I ignored them. Oh, Shaggy from AK. That's right, that's right. Why was he all in red in LA but saying we can't go up there? Homies are already up there though, you know? Anybody saying homies can't go here or can't go there, homies are already there. Like, what you mean? For my haircut, shit, they charged me 40 and then I gave them $5 tip. And it was a cool cut, but to pay $40 like once a week, chales, you know? I'm straight. Cause my hair grows fast. I got a haircut a week ago and look, you can't even tell no more. Like, it grew back fast. Hell yeah, shout out the little homie Dracky, man. Shout out Lil Dracky and Big Dracky. That's right. But then again, how's being bald? To be honest, the only reason I be bald is cause it looks fresh and it don't cost. I just gotta buy razors. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. That's the only reason why I be bald, cause it's fresh. Hey, send that to my IG though. What do you guys think though? I think I look better with hair, no? Yeah, haircuts ain't cheap no more, bro. I'm telling you, I remember when I used to pay $5. No lie, I remember like the sign on the window was $5. $5 haircuts. I remember I used to go over there on Lennox and Inglewood Ave. They had the barber shop right there, right across the street from the market. That's where I used to go get my haircut when I was younger. Shout out Fresno, man. Shout out the dogs. Nah, just fucking with y'all. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? Somebody's gonna clip it. What's up with you guys though? What y'all doing this Sunday? Keep the hair, looks great. Thank you. I know, no dog. Nah, just fucking with you, man. Everybody wants to be a YouTuber. My advice is every YouTuber and future YouTuber stay in school and get a real profession. If you have time for YouTube, you have time for school. Only one who's... Hey, I can't smoke tobacco or none of that, to be honest. And what I have to say to that person that said everybody wants to be a YouTuber, furious process, to be honest, I feel like if you have a story, if you've been through some things, by all means, you know what I mean? If you've been through some things and you want to share your story or stuff like that, then by all means, you know what I'm saying? But it has to be interesting, you know what I mean? To be honest. Yeah, on the Lennox barbershop, for real. Yeah, that was a long... I remember I was like in elementary, middle school type shit. That's when I was still able to go to that side without having to look behind my back, you know what I mean? That's how old that was. Although I just did a stash and grab right there a few months ago and it was all up. But still, gotta be smart. You never know. Just because you want a certain time doesn't mean everybody else is, you know? Rather be safe than sorry. At the end of the day, my job is to make it home to my kids. And that only. You can talk about your new experience at college, whatever else you feel like producing. No, that don't get numbers, my G. Whoever that is right now talking about college and all that, you're not gonna make it. People like to see drama. They like hearing war stories. They like entertaining stuff. You going to college, that ain't entertaining. Unless you're going and hitting these college parties, playing beer pong or some shit. Other than that, you setting them up for failure. Anybody listens to you is out of their mind. If I would have let people get into my head, right, and tell me, oh, do this type of content, do that type of content, I guarantee you I would never be at the subscriber count I am, and I wouldn't be monetized right now. The minute that I started going hard, just telling my life story, real, raw, and uncut, and I mean real, raw, and uncut, whenever I say stuff, I'm not thinking in the back of my head, oh, I can't say this because of this. I'm just telling a story. I'm telling you the names and stuff like that. Certain names, certain stuff that I know I could say. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody's gonna watch it. Either somebody I was there with or something. Somebody's gonna watch it and connect with it, but they're gonna feel me. They're gonna feel the rawness. Anybody that gets on here and it's fake, believe me, one way or another, your true colors and the true you is gonna come to light. So just don't even do it. Just don't even do it. Just be yourself. Share your testimony. If you feel like you lived through some stuff and you got a testimony, go ahead and make it do what it do. Cause when I started telling my stories, and I mean my stories, stuff that I've been through, and really just focusing on me, boom. I'm not even gonna lie, my page blew up. It blew up. At first, I started doing little vlogs and stuff like that, thinking I'm that important, I'm that entertaining. But nah, you guys watch me because you guys like to hear the stories. You guys like the rawness. Because you guys know anything I say is real, it's raw, and it's uncut. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sugarcoating nothing, none of that. So people like you talking about, oh, talk about going to college or talk about this, it's not gonna work, homie. It's not gonna work. I guarantee you it's not gonna work. You put, oh, I'm going my first day of college, right? If I make a video and I title it my first day of college, and then I drop another video and I put my first day in prison, which one you think is gonna get more views? My first day in college or my first day in prison? I guarantee you my first day in prison is gonna get way more views than my first day in college. So knock that shit up. And those are facts. Those are facts. Yeah, it depends on who's posting it, you know what I'm saying? And the reality is, my subscribers, my viewers, ain't no people going to college and stuff like that. It's people in the hood trying to make it out just like me. So I'ma cater to my audience, to the people that I know rock with me. Not to people that just come and criticize and judge. You know what I mean? Straight up. Why would I listen to you? To be honest, the subscribers, it don't matter as far as how much you make. The subscribers doesn't have nothing to do with it. It's the views. It's on how much views you get. Because every time people click on your video, they show an ad in front of it. So every time that ad pops up, that's how you're getting paid. You're earning ad revenue. Or like my good friend Marco, that just sent me through the super chat. You know what I mean? Those are the only ways to earn. Ad revenue, people subscribe, like actually join your channel, and people sending super chats. The subscriber count, that just caters to where when you put something out, you know for sure, 40,000 people get the notification. Now it's up to them if they want to view it or not. So the subscribers honestly don't really matter as much as people think it does, you know? Hey, you know your prints you get for your shirts. What's the website so I can order mine for my business? Look up Joe. Actually, get at me on IG, my G. Get at me on IG and I'll send you the number and other information. I'm pretty sure they'll ship to you and all that, my G. They do everything through email. Yup, it's all about the views and the algorithm. That's why if you see me sometimes, right? When I be uploading old shorts or old videos, I haven't really done the videos as much, but when I upload old shorts, it's to feed the algorithm. Because if you stop uploading, the algorithm's gonna drop you. That's very crucial. You gotta stay consistent. I'm not even gonna lie. The minute that I stayed consistent, dropping at least a long form video or two a day, and at least 6 or 9 shorts, 6 to 9 shorts, and 1 or 2 long form videos, That's when my thing skyrocketed. I just, honestly, I feel like me opening the delivery service, it kind of slowed me down a little bit. You know what I mean? It's I'm not gonna lie, it's lucrative, but it slowed me down in the aspect where I'm driving around more than I'm recording now. So now I'm trying to switch that around. You know, I'm gonna go hard with this, and then hopefully, if need be, I'm gonna hire a driver to do the deliveries. But I'm gonna still maintain both of them, and I'm looking for a podcast studio. That's what I was doing before all this happened. You know what I mean? With my son and everything. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you guys are new, you guys barely tapped in, watch the beginning of the live. I disclosed everything, and I don't want to go through it again. You know? Oh, see, and the other East LA College. I am a success story. And you want a cookie or what? I mean, that's great, big dog. You know what I mean? Salute to you. You know what I mean? Big ups to you, homie. But straight up, I didn't have the resources you had or whatever you had. You know what I mean? I went a different route. And I can already tell, man, like, straight up, maybe I'm just taking it wrong. And if I'm taking it wrong, I apologize. As a man, I'll tell you I apologize. But the way you're coming off like you just judging. You're trying to come and try to tell me what to do. And then now you're over here trying to throw away, oh, well, I'm doing this or my kids are doing this. Like, bro, ain't nobody ask you for all that. Like, you know what I mean? Salute, big ups. But what are you trying to get at? You know what I mean? It's just coming off like that, you know? I don't talk about college and stuff like that because that's not what I'm doing. If you honestly look at my channel, you see I throw a lot of wisdom out there. When I tell stories, I always say it with a conclusion and a don't do this because this will happen type shit. All I'm doing is sharing my story. That's all I have, you know what I mean? A lot of times, right, I'd be thinking to myself, I know a lot of times when I was going through what I was going through, I would sit there and I would ask myself, like, damn, why am I going through this? Like, fuck, why is this happening to me? Now I see. If I wouldn't have went through all that, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys right now. So I feel like I'm walking the path that I was meant to walk. I was meant to fuck up. Why? So that way I could come and tell you guys, hey, don't do that. Go this route. And it's coming from somebody that's just like you. You know what I'm saying? Comes from the same place you come from. I'm still here. I still ain't made it out. But I'm damn sure trying. And I'm damn sure gonna motivate you to try as well. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna give up. Yeah, other people have it better than others. Other people maybe had somebody right there telling them from the beginning to focus and do this. All I had was when I stepped out into that street, I see nothing but homies. You know what I mean? That's who I had to look up to. I didn't have no father figure. My father died before I was born. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to judge, but get to know the person, you know what I mean, before you start judging. That's just where I'm coming from, you know? Now, if I would have had both parents, a father telling me, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, and I just went another route, then it's like, all right, you know? But honestly, I still have that doubt. Like, you know what I mean? I think my mental capacity and my heart, I got a good heart, you know what I mean? And I'm smart. I think if I would have had a father right there telling me, like, hey, focus, homie, go to school, do this, do that, this is the right thing to do, a real role model guiding me in the right way, I think I would have been a straight professor, something. I would have been big because I know I have the mental capacity. You know what I mean? I know what I could bring to the table. So now it's too late for me, but I damn sure am gonna place myself in this industry, in this YouTube, social media, whatever you want to call it. But I'm hitting these events, going out, Not just meeting people just behind this screen. I guarantee you, if there's an event by you, you're gonna see me there. You know what I mean? Pretty soon I'm gonna start making my own events. I'm one of these people that's really out here mingling with you guys, really out here and trying to do something productive, you know? And best believe we're gonna get there. I guarantee you we're gonna get there. It's just a matter of time. I've only been out, like I said, 4 years. Focused, like really, really focused, I wanna say 2. So if I could do this in 2 years, imagine where I'm gonna be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, where we gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Sky's the limit, man. Sky's the limit. I got some ciphers coming soon too. Shout out my neighbor, shout out the homie Tiptoe. Tiptoe, if you're watching this, let him know, my G. We got the homies garage. We're gonna turn it into a little studio, and we got a cipher coming in soon. And my neighbor Tiptoe, he's a brother. He's not Rasa, he's a brother. You know what I'm saying? So watch. You're gonna see the homies and you're gonna see the blacks come together on a cipher. Woo, that shit's gonna be hard. Watch. I shouldn't even have told y'all that, but we got that coming soon, man. So y'all just stay tuned for real. I got a lot of stuff in the works, a lot of stuff coming soon. I just wanted to touch bases with you guys. Like I said, I know I've been gone for a little bit. I just wanted to touch bases with y'all. You know what I mean? Free JoJo, Eastside 8th Street. That's right, Free JoJo, my G. Toby, Eastside 8th Street. Termites. That's right. Not on live chat. It only lets me report or block you. Hey, my G, what do you think of Chicano Tube and their boxing matches? Would you ever get in that ring and have a boxing match? Yeah. Well, who's doing that? Chicano Tube? I'm gonna check them out. Hell yeah, I'll get in that ring. I just said, give me 20 bands and I'll get in the ring with bands. Straight up. He's trying to call out Lefty for 10. Tell him put 20 and I'll get in the ring with him. The homie brother is he's from IG fam. It's a trip. His brother is cool as fuck though. He says it's just a job at the end of the day. Hey, it is, my G. Hey, shh. You know what I mean? You never know. Santo G, what's up, camarada? We send up most to you and yours. I appreciate you, Trier. Eric, saludos, AZ in the house. My boy 92 Riots was good. The Rebar Cholo was good, my G. Shout out the homies from White Fence. I couldn't see the chat, man. My bad if y'all been hitting me up. And all my homies locked up in the system. But my respects to you. Hey, my respects to you too, big dog. You know what I mean? I was just, how can I say it? I was just letting you know, you know what I mean? Like, one thing about me, like I said, I'm always call it like it is. I'm never gonna sugarcoat nothing. If I feel some type of way, I'm gonna let you know. I'm not gonna let it simmer. I'm not gonna sit back on it. I'm gonna tell you, you know? And I want you guys to tell me too, you know what I'm saying? But I just want you to know where I'm coming from. You know, it's easy to judge, it's easy to say this, but I'm gonna be real with you. Rebar Cholo was not banging. My ex-husband was down for 30 years and he'd been out only 3 years and doing super good. Hey, El Medina, hey, salute to you. Salute to your husband, man. I send him mine. That's right. After 30 years, man, blessed. Blessed. Bands will drop me. He maybe will, but I'll get back up and then I'll drop him. Straight up. But nah, it's all love, you know what I mean? It's all love. Everyone, please click that 3 dots at the top of the screen. Hit that like button. That's right, Pete. Just let them know, man. Saludos from Indio. That's right. Yeah, believe me, it's like that, you know? And just because I've done it, you know? I could put a video, right? Like, I helped the white shot caller do this. And then I could put, I helped a single mother fill up her fridge with groceries. And the negativity is gonna go more than this, you know? It's just facts. I've tried it, you know? I've tried it. Because believe it or not, like at the beginning of me telling my stories, like my prison stories, at the beginning, I would get nightmares. Like, I would get nightmares from just reliving them and telling the stories. At the end of the night, when I'll lay my head to go to sleep, I'll get nightmares. No lie, I'll get nightmares of being in there and like going through some wars, you know what I mean? I'm getting stabbed and then I'm waking up or, you know, type shit. Like, for real. Like, people think that talking about stuff like this and all that it's easy, but a lot of times it's hard, you know what I mean? Yeah, PTSD for sure. For sure. I didn't stop having bad dreams until I went to therapy, to be honest. And it wasn't even like therapy like that. My therapy was I started taking those classes for the medical peer support specialist when I got certified. That was my therapy, was just learning about it, learning about um, mental illness, substance abuse, stuff like that, you know? The Canelo fight this weekend, for sure. Hey, what you guys think about Ryan Garcia, though? Hey, I appreciate you. I got more coming soon, you know what I mean? It's just for the stories, I really, really, really have to, like, have a clear mind. Like, if I'm gonna be real. We all argue, we all have stuff at home, but, like, say, I have in my mind, right, that I'm gonna record. And then right before, say I have a little argument with my wife, or I get into it with one of my sons, or, you know, a little argument, just a little vibe. That little thing can throw off your vibe, you know? So I just gotta have the mental capacity, like, just be clear headed. Nah, it's just Bud, my G. You knew Ryan was gonna knock out Devin? Yeah, for sure. Hey, he did his thing for sure, for sure. Hey, but on that Tank needs to give the homie his run back though. Straight up, Tank needs to give the homie his run back. I feel like he does. Cause that dehydration clause, if you look at Ryan, right? You look at his physique when he fought Tank, and you look at his physique when he fought David Haney. When he fought Tank, he was all chupado a la verga, desnutrido, like, ugh, looked like that motherfucker was gonna just die any second. You know what I mean? So I think he needs to give him that rematch, but with no dehydration clause, like just straight up, you know? What you think? Yes, sir. I appreciate you too, man. Okay, let me know who I can acquire. For sure, I got you. I'm gonna send it. It's through NAMI California. NAMI California. NAMI California. That's the name of the organization. Tank is naturally a smaller fighter. He can't put on 15 or 10 pounds bound. Hell yeah, he'll get slapped. That's the point. You know what I mean? Think about it, right? Think about it. If Tank really wants to prove himself, if he really wants to prove that it wasn't that, why can't he just gain weight? Just eat protein bars. Sports people do it all the time. When they need to gain weight, they eat those protein bars that make you gain hella weight. He could gain weight. Now, somebody that's naturally this weight going down, you know what I mean? Or maybe meet him in the middle. Maybe meet him in the middle. No dehydration clause. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Think about it, right? Think about it. The way that he went out. The way that he went out tells you everything. If you're dehydrated, right? That means that your kidneys and your liver is dehydrated as well. So he went out by the gut shot. As soon as he hit him, you seen Ryan's nose start bleeding. That's from him being dehydrated, bro. He was dehydrated and then he got hit in the right spot to where it made him bleed, bro. I guarantee you if he wouldn't have been dehydrated like that, that shot wouldn't have put him down like that, you know? I don't think it would have had that effect like it did to where he couldn't get up. That's my point of view, you know? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Salinas, what's good, my G? Canelo G, I used to work close to his pad in SD. He would stop by and talk to all the Mexican workers. That's right. What's good, my G? What's up, Smurf? How you doing, my G? Hopefully he's all well with you. I was just telling him how I was supposed to be in Colorado, but then I found out I had a warrant, so I was like, fuck, I can't even go, you know what I mean? Shout out Colorado, though. You already know I'm rocking with y'all. It is what it is. Would you let Ryan fight David Benavides? It's about the same difference. I don't know. David Benavides, I think he's a little older, no? I think he's like heavyweight. I don't know. I think he's like in a whole different class. Protein fight injections. Yeah, there's ways, right? I'm pretty sure there's ways. But my whole thing is they already fought once. You know what I mean? I understand if they would have never fought. Like if they would have never fought, then I understand. But they already fought once. So it's like he came down and met you. Then you know what I mean? Or he could just say, fuck it, I'm good. I already beat him. He don't gotta give him a rematch, you know? Dehydration means your kidneys and liver gonna start shutting down, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Cause that looked planned to me, you know? The way that he like, oh, like they knew, you know what I mean? Midwest mobsters too. Shout out Chicago. Chicago in the house. I appreciate you, my G. He wanted the shot. Yeah, that's what it was. He wanted the championship shot so bad. But I think he got a good pay out of it too, though. That's why a lot of Raza was mad, to be honest. A lot of Raza was mad because they felt like he sold us out. Because around that time, that's when the Raza was on top. Peso Pluma was number one. Fucking which one other one? That other. I remember we were number one. Like everything, everybody. Like I remember the MMA fighter had just won. Like we all had titles, and it was like the Raza was on top, on top. So going into that fight, all the Raza was hyped. Like hell yeah, we just won this, we just won that. We number one over here, and then for him to go into that fight knowing there was a high possibility that he was gonna lose, but he wanted the money and he wanted the title shot so bad that he was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna risk it all. And that was the first loss that the Raza took. You know what I mean? I think that's why a lot of people were upset with him. Yeah, that one too, you know? That's another one too. Yeah. I guess that's kind of like the same way to explain it, you know? Kind of the same thing going all over again, you know? Salinas, what's good, my G? Not one bit, nah. That's right, my G. Shout out P-Town, man. 15 years, man, that's a good little minute. Holding it down over there, that's right. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's crazy though. Is it true that that David Haney got a broken jaw? Did y'all hear that one? That supposedly his jaw broke? Hey, I appreciate that, my G. Shoot, I'm at least trying to hit 100, you know? I want that plaque. I'm also waiting. Pretty soon, I'm gonna do a family channel. My daughter wants to have her own channel, so I gotta work and start building her channel. So I'm gonna do a family channel that can hopefully become her channel when she gets older, you know? I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. I wanna wait till she is a little older. I appreciate you for real. Hell yeah. That's the goal, you know? I already have like mics and the equipment. I just need the spot. But yeah, my daughter, she wants to pursue um as far as like music. She says she wants to do music. For sure she wants to be an influencer, so you know, I'm making her own platform. Peace out, my G. You have a good one. All right, y'all. It's got Ryan. If he didn't take the fight, everybody and their mama would have said he was scared. That's true. That's true. My boy Adam, I appreciate you, my G. OG Moses, what's good, my G? And Clipper that. You took a little setback for a comeback. That's right. Haha, that's right. Go study, my G. Go study. All right, we good. We good. Story time. Let's go. Yes, sir. I was telling them, man, what happened, dog. I had a scary ass situation happen to me, my G, and that's why I haven't really been dropping content, but finally back. You know what I mean? Got everything situated. I'm back home. I was living out of a room for like a week. That shit was rugged. I mean, it was cool, but it was hard, you know, like being away from the family and shit. Just wanted to touch bases. Yes, sir. Everyone, please click the three dots. A positive story from the hood. Hmm. Positive story. Hmm. I can't think of any positive. Hmm. It's hard to think about one right now. Was good, lonely. Just right here chilling, big dog. For real, for real. The homie lazy, man. The homie a fool. He honestly lived on the bottom of the hill from me. But he's a little older though, to be honest. I know him. I see him and shit. Like I've talked to him on the phone and all that, but I never chilled with him. He's older. He like probably late 40s, early 50s. I don't want to lie to you, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Johnny Tupac. But yeah, so Ryan, I think we need that rematch with Tank. No rehydration clause. Oh, for me, that was the homie Stranger. Rest in peace, my boy Stranger, man. The day that I got put on the neighborhood, he's the only one that pulled me aside. Honestly, he pulled me aside and started talking to me. He's like, hey, what's good? Like, what's your name? What? And I told him, you know what I mean? Like, he like, where you live at? Told him where I lived at, and he knew my brother. Told him, you know what I mean? I'm Saint's little brother. He's like, what? Like, for real? Like, yeah, I'm Saint's little brother. He's like, hey, look. He's like, you know what you're signing up for? He's like, being in this life, right? You're either gonna be dead or you're gonna be in jail. There's only very few of us that make it out alive and unscathed. You know what I mean? Like not doing no time or whatever. Or there's homies that go and do a stretch and then come out, whatever. But doing this right here, that's what you're signing up for. You know what I mean? So if you still want to go forward, then let's go. You know what I mean? Like, let's get it. Boop, boop, boop. Got put on the hood. You know what I mean? But I'ma always have none but love, and I'm always gonna uphold the homie to a higher standard. You know what I mean? Because he honestly pulled me aside and told me. You know what I'm saying? Like, not too many people do that. You know what I'm saying? Not too many people do that. They're not gonna tell you what really comes from it. They're gonna sugarcoat stuff and they're gonna manipulate the situation just to get what they want out of it or to get you to do whatever they want you to do. That's why, to anybody watching, I say straight up, man, the minute that you focus on yourself and start building yourself, your brand, whatever, right? Your real dogs are gonna get in line and they're gonna be like, how can I assist? And the ones that were never your friends, some are gonna sit, they're gonna judge, some are gonna conspire against you, and that's how you know who's really who. You know what I mean? But anybody, when you focus on yourself and you trying to do you, if they have something negative to say or if they try to pick a fight with you, then they don't have your best interest and they ain't your friends, homie. Straight up. You know? We all got a lot of homies. Some that we don't met or around, but not everyone is your actual like has your best interest, and it's up to you to distinguish who's who gets that and who doesn't. You know what I mean? Don't let yourself go through a hard time or a situation and motherfuckers fold for you to see, Just be vigilant. That's all I say. Just be vigilant. You know what I mean? Read body language. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to read body language. Learn how to read people. Learn how to read your environment. That right there goes a long way. You know what I mean? That right there has kept me alive till this day. You know what I mean? You always, anywhere you walk into, you scan the room. You read, you look at people's facial expressions. Are they smiling? Are they serious? Are they mad? All that is very important and very crucial. You know what I mean? Because their body might be cool, but their face is going to say it all. Faces don't lie. Reactions, facial expressions don't lie. If someone tells you, oh, it's good, but their face was mad or you seen it, don't trust it. Don't let a smiling face fool you. My point of view, and with that, I'm out. If you guys want to know what's been going on with me, look at the beginning of this live. I'm going to leave it up. I don't want to say it again because, like I said, it's something real personal to my heart. And I'm just being real with y'all, man. You know me sharing my testimony with y'all. Hey, you could judge me, whatever. But like I said, man, everything how it happened. And I was able to prove myself because I know what kind of individual I am with my kids and everything. Like I said, I have videos and all that, so I was able to thankfully nip it in the butt, and now I'm back. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out Killer Kush. You guys want some of that Bomb-Za? This is what I'm smoking right here, some of that Killer OG. Check out my good people at Killer Kush. That's Killer Kush __ 420 on Instagram. Shout out my boy OG Moses. Check him out at Greenleaf Botanicals in the city of Whittier. Shout out Cali Herbs Los Angeles. Check them out on Instagram as well at Cali Herbs Official. And if you guys want any kind of pup, dogs, check out Frenchie Row Kennels. That's Frenchie _Row _ Kennels on IG. And if you're in the San Fernando Valley, check out my good people at Hadar Extracts, man. I appreciate everybody that tapped in with me, man. I got more content coming. I just wanted to give you guys an update, man. You know what I mean? Because believe it or not, man, me giving you guys content and all that, I do it wholeheartedly. And I don't take any of this lightly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them people that's just gonna get followers and stuff like that and just feed y'all bullshit and stuff like that, man. I'm gonna be real raw and I'm gonna be uncut with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.